Alright. I'm from inventory control. Can I speak to you for a moment?
Sure.
Listen, I saw you take something from the store. Do you mind if I check your pockets?
I'm sorry, sir. You can't check my pockets. I have SID, sensory integration disorder. Basically what that is, if you're not aware of it, which I'm sure you're not, is I freak out, so to speak, when I'm touched by another individual. It has affected every facet of my life. It's something that I've been trying to get a hold of for many years. It's came in between my personal relationships, my sex life, relationships, just on the football field. You're constantly hitting people. You're constantly invading other people's personal space, and other people are invading your personal space. And, it really did kind of hit me hard. So, I'm sorry, I can't let you check my pockets. I would hate to see this whole thing become physical. I'm cooperating with you. Let's just keep it at that.
I was aware of that. I was aware of that, sir. I was. Do you have any sharp items in your pockets or any weapons on you?
No sharp items, no weapons. That's not the type of man that I am, sir. I'm a community man. I work for a community partnership program. It's my job to set an example, positive example, be a positive role model for the people that I serve in our community. I'm a part of the community. I'm from this community. I grew up in this community. I'm not trying to be something that is not positive for this community. I'm sorry.
Well, do you mind if we open your bags, please?
Sir, you cannot open my bags. I have some personal belongings, some undergarments that I purchased for my wife from Victoria's Secret that I'm not really comfortable with you seeing, honestly.
Well, what do you have in your bags?
Again, I have some personal belongings that I bought from my wife. For my wife, if you want me to be specific, some thongs, some bras, some sexy boy shorts, that she looks fantastic in. And I'm not sure if you're married or not, but I'm sure your wife can't touch my wife when it comes to this kind of stuff. But bottom line is, I know I'm getting off topic. The bottom line is, sir, the stuff in my bag is not for your eyes. I'm sorry.
My wife is kind of hot. Thank you very much. What do you have in your shirt, sir?
Nothing but chest, abs, and a little bit of chest hair. Listen, sir, I don't steal. I know you're trying a whole bunch of different angles and a whole bunch of different routes to get me to really admit to something that I just did not do, but I'm not that guy. I'm sorry.
See, we got a smart guy here on our hands. All right. We have you on camera stuffing items in your shirt and your bag, sir.
On camera, huh? I like the camera. I played football for a long time in front of the camera, but I'm sorry, sir, you don't have me on camera. See, this is where the whole reverse psychology thing get me to think that I'm guilty of something that I did not do. It really just doesn't work. I didn't do anything. Your camera doesn't have me doing anything. What I did was browse your aisles for some time and found nothing that I wanted, and I left your store, and now I'm here, okay? There was nothing of a criminal nature that happened, and you know that. Why I'm here is just a huge question to me. I'm sorry. I just don't get it.
All right, look, Mr. Byrd, this is the second time you've been caught stealing in this store. Why do you continue to come back?
The second time, huh? This is my second time.
Yeah, this is the second time.
Being questioned for stealing something. Not my second time stealing something, okay? I live 30 minutes away from here. I get around this side of town maybe once or twice a month. I'll be lucky to get to your store 2 or 3 times throughout the year. So for me to be accused for a second time of stealing something really makes me second guess really what the nature of your accusations are. So I'm sorry, sir. There is nothing that there is no reason, no just cause for me to be in your store still and in this room right now.
All right, Mr. Byrd, I'm going to give you a chance. All right, where did you stash the merchandise and where did you take the merchandise?
Once again, sir, your reverse psychology game is awful. There is no merchandise. There is no stashing of any merchandise. The only thing I did, I came into your establishment, I browsed your lotion aisle. There was plenty of lotions that I liked. You got 1,000 of them on display for sale. I'm not sure which one I like, so I would spend some time smelling your lotions. I went to the deodorant. I smelled the deodorant for a while. And so now I'm accused of stealing something. Look, man, I like to use Old Spice. Old Spice is what I like. They come out with a bunch of different fragrances. I like Axe body wash. I like to smell them to make sure that when I get in the shower, I'm going to like what I smell like. So maybe that's what caused you to pay extra attention to me, because I was in that side of the store or that part of the store for maybe a little extra. But the bottom line is, man, there was nothing stolen. I'm not into that kind of thing.
You know that we have you on camera stealing the merchandise, right, Mr. Byrd?
Are you serious? Are you still telling me you got me on camera? Once again, there is no camera with me doing anything criminal in nature. There just isn't. I didn't steal anything. This store, I'm sure, has a great... The security in the store probably costs more than the damn store. Because honestly, the store really isn't that great. That's besides the point. The bottom line is, there is nothing that I have done of a criminal nature.
Okay, so why did you try to leave the store without paying for the merchandise? Explain that to me.
There is nothing to pay for, sir. There is nothing to pay for. I lost track of time. I'm here on my lunch hour, okay? I'm trying to get back to my vehicle, to get back to my job that has already talked to me about tardiness, both coming back from lunch and at the beginning of the day. I'm trying to avoid that. I came into your store, as I stated earlier, I was browsing around for a little while. I kind of lost track of time because I got caught up in smelling some of the fragrances or some of the body wash and deodorant and lotion and all this other stuff, okay? That was the reason why I was walking briskly to get to your exit, to get to my vehicle. I was not trying to get away. I was not trying to leave your establishment without paying for anything. That is not the type of man that I am. That is not what I stand for. That is not what I'm about.
So is that why you're saying why you attempted to run away?
I did not attempt to run away, sir. All I'm trying to say is I briskly tried to leave your store once I noticed the time, try and get to my vehicle to get back to my job on time from lunch.
You know, don't lie to me, Mr. Byrd. I will call the police. Now, where's the rest of the merchandise?
Sir, again, the reverse psychology just does not work. There is no merchandise stashed. I invite you to call the police because there is nothing that has been done. There is nothing that has been done in criminal nature. There is... Again, I represent the community. I do a lot of work with the community. It's my job to be a role model.
Okay, throughout this interview, you told me you play football. You're a good pillar of the community. All right, so give me good reason why I shouldn't call the police. Where's your accomplice? Where did he or she go?
There is no accomplice. And your reverse psychology game is terrible. Listen, man, I'm not sure if you're just trying to get me angry and trying to get me to slip up or what your angle is. But the bottom line is the truth is the truth, man. There is nothing that has been stolen. That is not what I do. And the reason why you should not call the police is basically everything that you said prior to saying why shouldn't I call the police. I'm a pillar in the community. I'm from the community. I have never been arrested. I've never been accused of stealing anything in my life. And this will not be the first time. I have children. This is just not something that would be positive or conducive to me or my reputation.
Well, you know what, Mr. Byrd? I got to tell you, we got an issue here because we caught your accomplice. And she told us that it was all your idea.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She, huh?
Yeah.
Listen, man, there is no she. I'm coming here from lunch. I came by myself from lunch from my job. So when my supervisor calls you and says, hey, was Dave Byrd in your store? Can you please explain to my supervisor how you had me up in your room being accused of stealing something that I did not steal? Please, can you do that for me? Because I'm going to be late and my job might be in jeopardy. And if my job is in jeopardy for these false allegations, we're going to have a problem legally.
Well, you know, I think you're lying right now. So you give me one good reason why I should believe you.
Because I'm a family man, sir. It is not in my nature to steal or purchase or buy or take things from stores without purchase, without paying for them. I buy everything. I do my best to make right decisions more times than wrong decisions. And that's the kind of guy that I am at this point in my life. Like I stated earlier, I have children. I cannot get caught up in anything that will, that my children will suffer from.
I'm sitting here and I want you to tell me, why should I believe anything you told me today?
Sir, if I can give you one reason why, it is because Schenectady is a tough place to grow up in. It's a tough place to live in, okay? I work in a community partnership. It is my job to counsel people and help people and steer people towards positive decisions and good decision making, not to set an example of the wrong thing to do. It is not what I do. It is not in my nature. But, it is in a lot of the people that I serve and the population that I work with. It is in their makeup. And they do things like that. And I'm sorry, but I feel like this is harassment. This is way more overboard. And in my opinion, you're being a little too sensitive to the fact that someone wants to steal from your establishment.